Hello and welcome to my first pixel art tutorial. This is part 1 of Deku from My Hero Academia. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the measurements. We can go ahead and put down a block. This is the center block of the pixel art. You can use whatever block you want. I choose glowstone because I'm not going to be using glowstone in this pixel art. So it will stand out from the rest, so I will know this is my center block. Alright, this pixel art is going to be 147 blocks tall and 172 blocks wide. So make sure you have some room in your world, and also you can build this on the ground as well. I prefer building it standing up because I feel like it makes the character look a little bit more dynamic, but the choice is up to you. Alright, from this center block, we're going to count to the right 86 blocks. So that's going to be 1, 2. We never count the center block. So from the right of the center block, 1, 2, all the way up to 86. And on the 86th block, not the 85th or the 87th, on top of the 86th block, we're going to put a glowstone above the ground. The reason the glowstone is above the ground is because this edge of the pixel art does not touch the floor. So although it's the edge, we will not be touching the floor, so we do not need to have it in the ground. Unlike this one, this is where the pixel art will touch the ground, and just to make sure we have it all right, we will put it in the ground. Alright, from the right placement block, we're going to turn back to the left and count in 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And on the 9th block, not the 10th or the 8th, break that ground block and replace it with your placement block. Alright, heading back to the center, we're going to turn to our left and count 85 blocks all the way up here. And the same with the right block. The 85th block is going to be on top of the ground. Alright, now we're going to turn to the right and count 18 blocks in. And on the 18th block, we're going to break the ground and place a glowstone there. Alright, make sure you pause your video and catch up to this point. These measurements will be very important and helpful to make sure that you are doing this tutorial correctly. Alright, now we are going to start on the left placement block, not the one on the ground, but the one in the ground. And we are going to place 2 blocks going up on top of it. 1, 2. And the reason we use these placement blocks is because when we have, so the next block is 3 blocks going up to the left. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just 3. We can tell apart the blocks that we need to keep, which is the black concrete, and the blocks that we can get rid of while building, which is, in my case, the glowstone. Alright, next we're going to have 2 sets of 2s going up and to the left. So they're pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to go ahead and do them so that you can just watch. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. The numbers aren't important. What matters is the phrasing. So this was 2 sets, so that's 1 and 2 of 2, 1, 2, going up to the left. As long as you follow what I'm doing on my screen, you will be able to complete this pixel art successfully. Alright, now we're going to go 5 blocks going up to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, next we're going to place a linked 2 blocks going up to the right. A linked block does not need a placement block because it is attached. 1, 2, just like that. Now we're going to have 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. And now on top of this second block right here, we're going to add 2 blocks going up. 1, 2. Now we're going to have 2 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2. 1 block going diagonal up to the right. 1, 2, or just one, and it should look like this. Now we're going to switch to our snow block, and we're going to add 6 blocks going up on top of this 1 block diagonal with the snow. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switching back to the black concrete, we're going to add 4 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and switch back to the snow block, and we're going to go 5 blocks going up right on top of this 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Still with the snow block, we're going to place 2 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2. Just like this. Now we're going to switch back to the black concrete and add 3 blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to place 7 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You might notice that I count by increments of 3. For me, that's just a good way to keep track of what I'm doing and to make sure I'm counting correctly. Now we're going to switch back to our snow block, and we are going to place 3 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3. Now 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1 and 2. Switch back to the black concrete and go 1 block diagonal up to the right. Now 2 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2. 3 blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1, 2, and 3. Now 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. 1 block going diagonal up to the right. 2 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2. All right. Now we're going to place 4 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the left side and the right side of this 4th block, we're going to add 2 black concretes going across on either side. So it should look like this. 1, 2, and 1, 2. So that it looks like a big T. Now starting from the left side of these 4 blocks, or these 2 blocks, we're going to add 4 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Now we're going to have 2 sets of 2s going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Now another 4 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. And 1 block going diagonal up to the right. Now we're going to use our placement block and add 2 blocks going to the right of that 1 diagonal we just placed. And now on top of this right placement block, we're going to add 6 blocks going across to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You can go ahead and delete those placement blocks now. And on that 5th block that we just placed, this one right here, we're going to add 2 on top of it going across to the right. 1, 2. So it should look just like this. Now we're going to place 1 block going diagonal up to the right, 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now on the left side of that first block of the 3, we're going to add another 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now 4 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And now 1 block going diagonal up to the left. 1. Now, like we did down there, we're going to take our placement block, and from the left of this 1 block diagonal, we're going to add 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. On top of the left placement block we just added, we're going to place 8 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just like that. Now we're going to have a linked 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3. Remember, linked blocks do not need placement blocks and are attached to the previous set. Now from the middle block of that 3, this block right here, we're going to add 4 blocks going diagonal up to the right, starting from the middle block. So that's a 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it should look just like this. Pause your video if you need to catch up. Alright, now we're going to have 2 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2. 2 blocks going, not 2, sorry, 4 blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, 4, just like that. And on the 3rd block diagonal, this one here, we're going to add 2 blocks going across to the left, right off of this 3rd block diagonal. So it's 1, 2. It should look just like this. Now from that block, we're going to have 3 sets of 3s going across on the lower level to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 3. Just like that. And now we're going to have from this middle block of the last set that we just placed, we're going to have 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right, starting from the middle. So that's 1 and 2, just like that. From these last set of 3s, again, we're going to have a linked 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. So that's 1, 2, just like this. And now 1 block going diagonal down to the left. And if I ever say down to the left, down to the right, when I'm going the opposite direction, just watch the video and what you see on the screen will be correct. Alright, now back up to these 2 blocks diagonal. We're going to add 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left, or to the right, like I just said. Just watch the video. Alright, 1 block diagonal up to the right. 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1 block diagonal up to the right. And another 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. So we made kind of a pattern with the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, now we're going to have a linked 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3. Should look just like that. From the right block from the left block of the 3 that I just placed, we are going to have another 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3. 1 block going diagonal up to the left. 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 4 blocks going diagonal up to the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, just like this. And from the 2nd block diagonal that we placed, this one right here, we are going to add 4 blocks going across, or not 4, 3 blocks going across to the right from that 2nd block. 1, 2, 3. So it should look exactly like this. From this 3 blocks that we just placed, we're going to have a linked 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2. Just like this. Now from the middle block of that 3, remember we placed 3 right here. from the middle block of there, we're going to add 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. 1 and 2. Just like this. Now we're going to have 4 sets of 2s going up to the left. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. Just like that. Alright, now we're going to have 5 blocks going up to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to count 2 blocks up from the 5 that we just placed. 1, 2. And on the right side of that block, we're going to add 3 blocks going up. 1, 2, 3. Just like this. Now we're going to place a linked set of 2 linked 2s going down to the right. Now it's kind of confusing. Just watch the video and see what I mean. 1, 2, 1 linked set. 1, 2, 2 linked sets. It should look like this. Now we're going to have a linked 3 going down on the right. 1, 2, 3. Now from this middle block of the 3 right here, we're going to have 2 blocks going across down to the right, starting on the right side of that middle block. So that's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Just like that. Now we're going to have 5 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. And now 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1 and 2. Now we are going to switch over to the lime concrete, and we can go ahead and get rid of the snow. We are done with that for this part. So we're going to switch to lime concrete. Alright. Now with the lime concrete, we are going to add 3 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2, 3. And now 2 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2. And now we are also done with the lime concrete as well, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. Alright. Now switching back to the black concrete, on the left side of the top block of the 3 right here, we're going to add 2 going to the left. 1, 2. And now 1 diagonal down to the left. 1. From the bottom block of the 2 lime blocks going up, we're going to add 2 black concretes going across to the right. 1, 2. Just like this. Now we're going to add 6 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. And now from the left block of the 2 that we just placed, we're going to add 1 block going diagonal up to the left. 1. And now 4 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now on the left side of the 4th block that we just placed, we're going to add 5 placement blocks going across to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, now on top of the 5th placement block, we're going to add 10 black concretes going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just like that. You can go ahead and get rid of these placement blocks. Now we're going to add, on the right side of the 10, we're going to add 4 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the second block on into the 4, this one right here, we're going to add 3 going up on top of it. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Now 8 blocks going up to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. Now 6 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Now 3 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now on top of these 3 blocks, we're going to add 3 placement blocks going up. 1, 2, 3. Should look like this. On the right side of this placement block, we're going to add 11 black concretes going down. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Just like that. Go ahead and get rid of these placement blocks. Now we're going to count 4 up on the 11 just going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. On the right side of that 4th block, we're going to place 1 black concrete. I'm going to take a look back. This is what it should look like. Just pause your video if you need to continue. All right, moving on, we're going to place 2 blocks going down to the right. 1, 2. And now 5 blocks going diagonal down to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Should look just like this. Now 4 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now 7 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just like that. Now we are going to add 2 blocks on top of the right block of the 7. 1, 2. Now we're going to place 3 blocks going up to the left. 1, 2, 3. And from the middle of these 3 blocks, on the left side of it, we're going to add 2 sets of 2s going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. All right, now we're going to add a linked set of 2 sets of 2s going across on the upper level to the left, and only the first set is linked to this one. So it'll look like this. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Take a look back, and here it is. That was kind of confusing. I'm sorry. All right, now we're going to go back to these 3 blocks going up. These ones right here. From the top block, we're going to add 4 blocks going diagonal up to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. Now starting from that 4th block, we're going to have a linked 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, just like that. Now we're going to have 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2. And another linked 2 going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2. Now on the right of these 2 that are right below the linked set we just placed, on the right of those, we're going to add 4 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should look just like this. Now we're going to have 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2. 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3. 3 sets of 2s going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And now we're going to have 2 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2. 10 blocks going up on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and delete that placement block. Now we're going to have a linked 3 going up on the right. 1, 2, 3. All right, that is it for this pixel art tutorial. Let's go ahead and take a look back at what we've done so far. In the next part, we will finish the outline of Deku. As you can see, we did a little bit of his clothes, his hair, and next part, we will finish it. All right, thank you so much. and see you in the next episode.